Hello everybody, myself Anuriti Mishra from LPA Public School, Gula Bazar, Gorakhpur. In the previous video, we have already studied about latitude, altitude and Himalayas, how the Himalayas become the barrier for the winds and also for the protection of our country. Next, we have studied about distance from the ocean and sea, how the distance from the ocean and sea affect the climate of India. We have studied into the previous video what is altitude, how altitude also affect the climate of the particular area. The increase in the height will decrease the temperature. That is the main formula of the altitude. And now we are going to study about the coastal areas and places near the sea and ocean. How the coastal areas and places near the sea and ocean have the moderate climate from that of the part that is not attached to the sea and ocean. So in this topic we will study about that. On the other hand, the coastal areas have a more equilibrium climate with much less difference between the summer and the winter temperature. There is so less difference between the summer temperature and winter temperature where in the coastal areas. Why is it so? I will explain. Why the temperature is moderate into this area. Let me explain. Into the western coastal plain of India and eastern coastal plain of India, the temperature is counted into the moderate. Why is it so? Because the sun rays that falls both on the land and the ocean, both on the land and the ocean, that is, this one is ocean and this one is land. When I'm giving you an example that when you put a utensil on a gas and you start burning the gas, you will see that empty utensil on the gas. You will see that the utensil get hot very quickly. But when you put a liquid into that is water or milk, whatever it is you want, you will put it into that, then you will see that the outer part of the utensil get hot, but the inner thing which is into that, the inner liquid which is into that is water or milk, whatever it is, it takes time to get hot. That is the main reason for the coastal areas why the temperature is moderate over there. The sun rays on the water and on the land is always same, but the land gets hot quickly before the water. The land gets hot very quickly instead of water, and that's why the air on the land become hot quickly. Hot air moves above the land, moves upward from the land, and the cold air of the sea takes place of this. The cold air of the ocean and the sea take place of the hot air. That's why the temperature on the land is moderate into the daytime. Okay, so I am explaining it again. The liquid form is the liquid form not get hot so quickly, but the solid form, that is land, get hot quickly. That's why the air on the land became hot so rapidly, and it moves above from the land, and the cold air takes place of the hot air to maintain the temperature into moderate. So this one is for the daytime. Now I am giving you the example of the night time. How the night time of the coastal area, because the temperature also in the night time is moderate. This one is land. This one is water. Okay. Now it is moon. Okay. The rays which the water has captured into the daytime, it makes the water hot, and the air which come contact with the hot water become hot quickly, and it moves up into upwards. It moves upward, and hot air moves upward. And who takes place of this hot air? Cold air from the land take the place of this hot air. That's why the temperature from the sea and of the land is moderate in the night time also. Okay, in the daytime the hot air from the land and the cold air from the ocean makes the temperature moderate, and into the night time the hot air from the sea go above from that, and the cold air from the land covers its place, and this also makes the temperature moderate. That's why the areas into the coastal areas have the moderate temperature instead of that of the middle areas which are not attached to the ocean. So this one is the coastal reef. Now I am going to explain about winds. How the wind affect the climate. How the wind helpful in changing the climate. When there is a difference between atmospheric pressure between two regions, when there is a difference between the atmospheric pressure of the two regions, that is if there is if there is a hot season into India, into the northern part of the India, and into the northern part of any of the country, and there is a cold season into the another part of the country. So what happened? The air from the cold area moves towards the hotter area because the high pressure on the colder area moves the wind to the hotter area. So the cold wind from the cold areas moves to the hotter area, and it blow with the lower pressure. That's why this movement of the air is known as wind. This movement of the air from one place, from one hottest place to the another coldest place, this movement of the air is known as wind. Okay, I am going to explain it with the diagram. If there is cold into the northern or western, into the northern India, if there is a cold season into the northern India. So the cold air and hot season into the southern India. So the cold air from the northern part will move to the hot area, and if there is cold into the southern part of the India, that means into the Australia, if there is a cold season, then the cold air from that area will move to India, and this movement of the air is known as wind. Okay. The monsoon is a season wind which blow in a fixed direction during a particular season. So monsoon winds help in so this type of winds bring the monsoon seasons, bring the monsoon winds with them, and the monsoon season in India is very effective, is very necessary for the growing of the crops. Okay. Other seasonal winds also blow over the different part of the country. Other seasonal winds also blow into the different part of the countries. Western disturbance. What is western disturbance? The cold weather is generally characterized by clear skies, low temperature, low humidity, and light and cold winds. Okay. Western disturbance is caused by the clear skies with low temperature and low humidity and light and cool winds. That makes the western disturbance. This condition of disturbance by cyclones coming from the Mediterranean Sea, this causes the disturbance, and it makes the cyclone which coming from the another countries or Mediterranean Sea. This is the reason by which the cyclones arrive in India. Next, this cyclonic winds is known as western disturbance. This type of cyclonic winds is known as western disturbance because this come from the Mediterranean Sea. Cycles of the season. Cycle of the season we have already studied from class 2nd. Okay. Cycle of the season, how the cycle of the season caused? Temperature, pressure condition, prevailing winds, and the amount of disturbance of rainfall causes the seasonal change in India. Okay. Temperature, pressure condition. What is the pressure? It is high pressure or the low pressure. Prevailing winds means what type of winds is flowing into the India. The amount of disturbance of rainfall, the amount of the disturbance of rainfall causes the seasonal changes in India. So, beside there are some local winds that influence the climate of areas in which this prevail. There are some local winds also which affect the climate of a particular area. You have already studied about Loo that blow into the summer season. Okay, this type of winds causes the dryness in that particular season. So the season occur in the year after year as a pattern. There are 4 seasons. We have already studied in the previous classes. There are 4 seasons, and 4 distinct seasons are there. That is cold weather season or winter, hot weather season or summer, advanced monsoon or rainy season, or southwest monsoon or retreating monsoon. This type of seasons are formed yearly into these type of months. Cold weather season or winter from December to February, and hot weather season from March to May, and advancing monsoon or rainy season, that is June to September. Rainy season is basically we occur into the June to September. Sorry. Retreating monsoon, that is caused into the October and November. The cold weather season. What is cold weather season? This season starts in the mid of the November and continues till the end of the February. This season basically start in the mid of the November and continues up to last of the February. The days are warm while the nights are cold. Obviously we are feeling that the days are warm and the nights are cold. The temperature is generally low and decreases from south to north. The temperature of that area is low and decreases from south to north. Next, the mean temperature of the northern part of India is less than 20 degrees Celsius. The northern part of India experiences less temperatures, that is less than 20 degrees Celsius, and the southern part of India experiences more than 20 degrees Celsius. This is how I will explain it into our next video. So take care of yourself. Goodbye everybody.